Memecoins are a video game, and if you understand how to play, you can level up fast and make millions of dollars. Just like I turned a public portfolio with $100 over $65,000 in just 45 days. You see, the crypto markets has cheat codes to make money. And I use these cheat codes myself to go from 0 to 10K under 1 month with that public wallet. But 99% of memecoin traders don't know them. So it's no wonder that when you try to trade, you eventually lose money. And I would be honest, it's not because you are bad at trading, it's because the best traders understand that there are shortcuts to getting rich. Just like a video game, once you learn how to play, you can advance through the levels much faster. In this video, I'm going to give all the secrets away for completely free so that your trading portfolio starts to look like this. What a beautiful play. But to understand this play, we have to understand all the first parts that goes into it. And trading crypto should always be with carefulness because it's not a typical video game. If you do not have another source of income, you cannot restart the game. So you better not go in the game trying to figure it out by yourself. You better ask someone who already finished the game, not once, not twice, but maybe like 3 times. And that's how I'm going to show you everything I learned because I've been in crypto for a while. I saw people making tons of money and a little bit of people just keeping a lot of money. So I can tell you the difference, and I run multiple portfolio publicly. Now, the first thing you will need to have is, of course, the right tools. If you're trading with the wrong trading bot or with something archaic that's going to take so much time for you to trade, you are going to lose. You want to be trading at the same level of tools as the other people or better than them. And for that, I recommend you to use Axiom. You can sign up using the link in the description. They will ask you to put an invite code. They say it's optional. It's not optional. You have to put handsome. Why? Because it's going to give you a discount on the fees. First thing, you're going to get more points. So if they have an airdrop, you might make more money. And also third thing, it supports a little bit the channel. But it might bring you luck because you say handsome. So in their database, your wallet will be handsome. The first part of the game is going to be to train on the worst things, which is the cheaters. They all get created there, but that's where you can make a lot of money because it's so easy for a coin to 20K market cap to go to 200K market cap. And yes, that's a 10x, but you can't go in if you have $10,000, you're going to wreck the chart. But if you have $10, $100, that's the perfect place you are looking for. On the post tracker, you can just check everything. I personally do not use filters at the moment. I will explain why in a second. And I want you to trade those cheaters as much as you can. If you have $100, just do $5 bets. Yes, you're going to lose a bit with the fees, but we are here to learn because we don't want to burn our portfolio. If you have less than that, then you probably need to try to paper trade, but paper trading is never the same as real trading. But don't worry, because what I'm going to show you next is going to blow your mind away. So now that you have that, you have to choose a category. Once you spend a bit of time in trading crypto and meme coins, you will know what are you better at. Most people try to do everything all the time. But even in a video game, you choose a character. Any video games, Team Fortress, World of Warcraft. Yeah, I know, I'm old, and all the games I'm talking about, if you are less than 25 years old, you may not know them. When you choose your character, you get specifics. Like he's better at one thing, better at another thing. And you are probably better at one thing or another thing. We can check my portfolio and see what I am better at. And it's just better at looking handsome. No, but seriously, there's few places where I can know I can have an edge. And it's meme coins that are blowing off with volume because I have the right tools to measure that. And the second things will be a bit more like technical coins. Why? Like AI and stuff, because I can test it and I have developers with me who can see if the tech is actually working. So that's my personal thing. Now, I do not trade any other stuff than the meme coins for now because the volume is there. Most of the money is there. I cut off to anything else. And some friends are like, oh, are you doing this or that? No, I focus on that and I go deeper, deeper, deeper. I haven't traded on BNB. I haven't traded on Ethereum in ages. Even when there's a little movement, they say, oh yeah, everyone's trading on BNB. Please get distracted until it's proven that the volume is moving there. I am not going there. And every time they end up coming back. So what's the point? It's like a relationship. You keep going to see another girl where you could focus on that girl and build something meaningful. Before we go into this one, we got to understand that one. So most of the people, they place their trade and they go on their day just like that. It's like they're playing the PlayStation without a memory card. Why make your life so hard? Why would you ever do that? I recommend you write all of your trades at the beginning. Yes, it's going to be annoying. Yes, it's going to be hard. But when you go to the gym, do you not track how many reps and what is the weights that you use? Imagine if you don't do that and try to improve at the gym. You're not improving. You're just warming up every time. And that's why you should always write it. And I use it for any area of my life. For dating, for example. That's how I learned how to do it in 2020. I hide the other columns for a good purpose, but I would have all the thing. I will rate them. I will say what we talk about. I rate based on my likings or the attractiveness. Same as other people could rate me, no problem. I know I'm a 10 out of 100, but that's all right. And then what we talk about, what went well, what didn't, the status, the location, I had all this information. I'm not going to show the number of records in that database because you're going to think I'm American Psycho, and I look like him quite enough. But this helped me a lot to improve because I don't want to use dating apps, and that's how I met my actual girlfriend, and we've been together for 3 years. I'm happy. I can't talk for her, but that thing worked. And I apply this to trading. So personally, I don't always do my trading journal like that. I will give it to you for free. You will have the link in the description. You can copy this database. I was using it a little bit more when I used to trade for coins that are more like longer term. You will have the category, how much you bought, what are the notes, why you went into this trade, how did you feel, how did you get that trade. That's important because, man, like when you're in Memecoins, some guys can tell you, yeah, this one's going to do 10x, this one. Hey, write it down. See whose one is real. Don't complain to them that they give you a bad play because you should always own your decision. It's you who click buy. You have the ultimate power, and every buy you make is a vote on the blockchain. But at least keep a track of who is good or not, because that's going to get you better at it. I always do that. Now that I am a bit more advanced, as you can see, I just write it on paper. And that's perfect because just after writing this, I hit a 10K lick where I just put a few $100s. Bad trades of the day. Loom. I was greedy. I did not take profit. I wanted to make 10K plus to open a liquidity pool. I was double greedy. The outcome. Set out automatic take profit. When it does 3x, takes 25% off. Like that, even if I know I'm in a runner, I just take 25% off and I'm good. Cheese. Yes, that's the name of a coin. I went out without checking open orders and set limit orders. So that coin went up and down without me. I just bought at the bottom and then it went up. So after the live stream, I have to set up limit orders. That's the thing. When I trade live stream, sometimes I forget some things. And now that I have that, I can check back for the week, and that makes it a lot easier. Because if you were doing the video game and every time you start from zero without remembering anything, wouldn't work. And it's like I find an area where I can find all those little insect Pokemon. Don't know how you call that one. We call this chenipan in French. Oh, it's caterpie. And they give you so much experience points. You will do it on and on and on. So when I know that I have a kind of meme coin that works, I'm just going to hammer it. And it doesn't matter if it makes me $20, $50, $100, or $5,000. As long as it's profitable for me to do it for an hour, I will do it. And that's how you want to level up your tools at some point. When you're just starting out, you have $100 or less, you can do that. But if you have a bit more, why not taking an advantage of other people who are not going to do it and have better tools? I personally trade with StalkFun. And that's how I found most of my best plays. Even Mask, for example, PrinceScan, their algorithm called it at 38K. I went in later at $1 million market cap, but hey, I'm still up. They would get most of the runners. My favorite part is by far the custom dashboard because I will have all my signal on just one screen to trade those meme coins. The Twitter tracker to know everything happening live. The PrinceScan, which is the algorithm that find the best plays at a really low market cap. Look at this one, the last one. It was at 23K. It's already a 2x. Now, of course, if you have $10,000, $100,000, it's not for you, but you will see later how you can play this game at another level. The micro cap, the small cap, that's where the best wallets and the influencers wallet are going in and out live, and I can see how many are into it. That's why I like it. The Dex paid is for people who pay marketing on Dex Screener. The trending will be heavy coins that are getting a lot of volume right now from traders. So usually when an outlier arrives in meme coins, it win it all. And that's how I spotted with Mask. I saw that that's an outlier for sure. Different type of meme, new wave, let's do it. And then I can just click on it to trade it on Axiom. It's actually quite an interesting chart. I'm not going to continue deeper into this because I want to give you all the information. So I will put the links in the description for StalkFun. It is really cheap for what it is. Like the amount of plays it gives you, it's insane. And then your goal is to get less bad plays. Everyone is so focused on reaching the 1000x that they forget that they should instead have a lot less losses, because if you never lose, of course at some point you are going to hit a 1000x, but for that you need to reduce your losses. And without memory of your previous trades, I don't know how anyone can do it. Plus, PrinceScans help so many people. Anyways, most of the people will not buy your tool because they want free, but all the tools that are free, they usually take a fee on you. So you choose whatever you want to do. This tool has been making me tons of money with trading. I hope you arrive at this level around $10K in your portfolio and you can arrive at this one. You remember those books? Man, those were the days. You could buy those. Actually, I was trying to not buy those. I go there at the supermarket with my mom and try to remember the cheat codes because she would never buy that for me. If you remember the cheat code, you worked out your memory. And that's where the cheat code is to understand more what's happening on the blockchain and to go to the next level. For that, I use StalkChain because that's going to show me what is the smart money accumulating or not. Instead of checking people with tiny wallets, you want to check the whales because the whales makes the movement on the market. Whales decide where the price go. I saw them with StalkChain, the pico bottom of Fartcoin when it was around $500 million market cap. Like all that zone, it's actually $200 million market cap. They were accumulating. And guess what? All that zone, they were dumping. And better than me talking about it, we have the proof here. 21, 22, 23, they're dumping millions of dollars of Fartcoin. And we check here, 21, 22, 23, and 25 was the top, actually. Yeah, 23 was the top. So they build it up, make the chart go up, and then they started dumping. So for people who use perps trading, this is super powerful. You can actually do some perps on Axiom as well. That's why you should definitely use all the tools that I put in this video. Now, chain is jam-packed with amazing tools. I can see KOLs live. What are they selling? What are they buying? I can know which one they've been trading the most. That helped me as well to find Mask. And one of the most important thing is to see the live feed of what is the smart money buying or selling. For example, someone is right now dumping 31K of Labubu. That's for the legend plan. I will put a video in the description that goes deeper into StalkChain because I don't want to overwhelm you. Now you have a little bit of an idea for the levels, but don't forget, you need to surround yourself with more people. When you play video games, I was pretty bad at video games, and I don't consider myself really good at trading, but I will surround myself with people who are better than me at different categories. It's just better. If you have someone who is really good at social analysis, meme analysis, tons of pop culture, someone who is good at analyzing the tech, and more people at on-chain analysis. You get those 5 people, you are going to be invincible, honestly. If all those skills, it's going to be much easier and better to trade. And that's also when you start to be at another level, you can side quest, like go where no one would go. Most of the people use the same tools. So if you have the same mindset, the same strategy, and the same tools as everyone, how could you be better than everyone? And that's normal. Not everyone become a professional video game player and win competitions. It's okay to accept to be mediocre in one area. But just Memecoins, if you want to make money, you cannot accept to be mediocre, and you have to see yourself as a better person and to really visualize what it would be. Even when I trade live, that's all the day I've been trading live. I will put always how much I make on each play, which make it easy when I come back. As like I look at yesterday, I'm like, okay, those were the mistakes. I remember now. And I come back in with more knowledge. That's how you can go from $100 to $100,000 and even millions when you start to really hammer those. Like, you will be unstoppable. It might be overwhelming now, but just go step by step and watch this video because I explain in details how you can use StalkFun. And trust me, that's going to change the way you trade. You will learn everything. This is my mission and I love doing that. But I have to ask you one thing, and it's not subscribe and thumbs up. I don't care if you do that. It's for you. It's not for me. But just please stay handsome. Ciao.